about 15 years now, right? And you're probably wondering, what the heck is this guy doing out here looking, for the engineering department and stuff like that, right? Well, anyway, long story short, I was in my office the other day, and some guy approached me with this concept that they're trying to get approved going through Congress and whatnot about how they want to take all the computer systems, right, and making sure that they all have access to each other, and so that, pretty much the FBI, the CIA, and stuff can pretty much Google people's names, if you want to call it Google, and they can do like a whole profile on people, computer science people. And then I called another buddy that works up in Washington, D.C., and he's working on the Joint Strike Fighters, the F-35s. You heard of those guys? The F-35s? So we're looking for electrical engineers, right? And you're probably wondering, well, if Sergeant Johnson, Michael Johnson is out here, basically I'm a recruiter, right? I'm looking for enlisted people and stuff like that. But I want to take that hat off today, and I want to tell you about another program that hey, come on in, dude. What's your name? Michael Johnson. Nice to meet you. Go ahead, man. You have a seat. So the purpose why I'm out here today, right, is one, to tell you a little bit about what the Air Force has to offer, tell you about what all kinds of program I got going on, right, and give you a little preview. I'm going to tell you about the Technical Degree Sponsorship Program, right, what it takes for this program. I'm also going to tell you about how you can qualify for this particular program, okay, and then some of the features and benefits of what this program has to offer. Now, the first couple moments, right, that we're going to be talking, may seem a little, formatted and stuff like that. Just bear with me, right? Then we'll cut the camera off, and then I'll make sure that you get all the questions and everything that I can provide you with today. Is that cool with everybody? Okay, so I've been in. My name's Michael Johnson. I'm a recruiter here in Chattanooga. First thing that I want to tell you about is called the Technical Degree Sponsorship Program. Now, this particular program, right, is for engineers. I'm looking for 3 types of engineers. I'm looking for meteorologists. Hey, come on in, dude. How's your name? What's your name? Reese. Michael Johnson. Nice to meet you. I'm looking for 3 types of people. I'm looking for computer scientists, right, electrical engineers, and I'm looking for meteorologists. Meteorology, right, we're probably not going to find in this type of environment, but I know that we can find the engineers, right? With that, this particular program, okay, it places juniors and seniors, right? I already know that there's a 2+2 program for this environment. It places juniors and seniors on active duty, right? Your main job is to go to school for 2 years and complete this degree that we're looking for. You get, what it is let's just read it here, right? You get all your benefits, an ID card. You're entitled to all benefits such as medical and benefit. Following their graduation, the TDSP, the Technical Degree Sponsorship Program, will attend OTS, Officer Training School. And then, right, once you complete OTS, you're commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, doing engineer work, right? So I think that's pretty cool, right? Has anybody got a job lined up or prospecting for a job afterwards, after we leave this type of classroom? Maybe. That's still several years down the road, right? I'm putting it in writing. I'm guaranteeing this, right? We'll put it in writing. Hey, once I complete this degree and once I complete officer training school, right, I got a job for the next 6 years as an officer in the U.S. Air Force, right? So you're probably wondering, well, okay, well, that's pretty cool. What about some of the features and benefits that the Air Force has to offer? Well, to go back to that, right, let's see here. Some of the features and benefits that we're looking at, and I'll pass out a packet here in just a minute for people that want one. Right, like I said, you're going to get enlisted graded 3 pay, right, for the entire time. You're going to get money for housing, which around here in Chattanooga is about $1,000 a month. Right? You're also going to get money for food, which is about an extra $350 a month. Okay, plus your base pay, which is about $1,700 a month. So 17 plus 1,000 plus 3, we're looking at about $2,000 a month for you to go to school as a full-time student. That's money in your pocket. Drawback for this? Well, you got to pay for your school and your books out of your pocket. So if you get a scholarship or something from the University of Chattanooga or UT Knoxville or something like that, I'm going to give you that extra money and for food and for housing so that you can live there and provide for yourself while you're there. You're like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. What about medical and dental? Medical and dental. You go out there, you're playing soccer one afternoon, you break a foot, right? You're taken care of. Cool. Right? Also, this covers your dependents as well. For example, anybody here married? Right? Exactly. Right? Your kids and your family are taken care of as well, right? Which is pretty cool, right? And that can be, you know, anywhere from $200 to $400 a month, depending on what type of insurance policy that you carry. Sometimes even more than that. So that's some of the features and benefits. And then I also got another package over here as well that I'll be more than happy to pass out to you, right? That explains some more features and benefits as well. You're probably wondering, well, that sounds really great. I got this program, and this is some of the benefits. You're probably wondering, well, this all sounds too good to be true. How do I qualify for it, right? No? Maybe? A little bit? Well, just some of the qualifications, right? I'll read it off the paper that I brought here. You have to be within 12 months to 24 months of graduation, step one, right? In one of those three type of degrees, electrical, computer science, or meteorology. Okay? You have to be between the ages of 18 and 34, possess a minimum 3.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale, and be in good academic standing with the university that you're attending. There's a Air Force officer qualification test that we give as well. Okay? And you have to score at least a 25 on the verbal and a 25 on the quantitative section. And that's about it, right? You have to pass our physical fitness standards, which I'm not seeing anybody that's not in our physical qualification standards here yet. Right? So as long as you can pass a flying physical, do all the stuff, and maintain that you maintain the grades with us, right? Complete that degree, you're on your way to become an officer, guaranteed, in the U.S. Air Force. Okay? So that's kind of a brief rundown. I told you a little bit about our program, the Technical Degree Sponsorship Program. I told you about some of the features and benefits that we had a little bit. Broke it down a little bit for you. And then I also told you the qualifications that it takes to become, to be eligible for this particular program. Any questions? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
And now, is it possible for any mechanicals, all these guys are mechanicals or civils, is there any program like that for them?
I'm going to have to check into that because
Okay.
this past year's program. Now, they change the qualifications and the programs every year. So this next year, you know, if possible that it may open up into mechanics or even civil engineering as well. Okay. Now, at this time, I'm going to tell Mr. Kevin to go ahead and